And then this will actually show me a list of the transactions here, and I can expand the one that we just did for that walk-in customer, and I can see the 2 items that they ordered. We can see the quantities, the prices, etc. Then I'll just go ahead and select it and click on the book order button there. And then I'll get that notification there that the transaction has been done successfully. And I can actually view this report here as well, which will just show me all of the details of the transaction. And this record actually in the system has got a way that I can drill into the invoice and take a look at this invoice as well directly from that last window we were in. So here you can see all the invoice information, the number, the date, the 2 items that were just purchased, the price of the items, all of that information can drill straight down to that actual invoice in the system right from this retail sales list screen. So let me go ahead and log out here of the point of sales. And we'll go ahead and get started with the review customer invoice and cash receipts step in our day in the life demonstration here for the retail user. So I'm going to take you to the Finance tab, Debtors Ledger, and Cash Receipt, or excuse me, DL Invoice. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and search down at the bottom of the screen. And I'll enter in my warehouse information, and it's going to ask me for the transaction type. Of course, I'm just going to leave that as all. So this is going to pull up a list of all the DL invoices for this warehouse, and I can go ahead and click on one, and it'll bring up the information for that particular invoice. So here you can see all the information from that point of sales transaction. Customer was a walk-in customer, of course, location, payment type. Then we can actually go down to the line item information and see that leather wallet and that leather jacket that were purchased earlier. And from here I can actually click on the invoice. I'll go ahead and navigate back to the main level invoice screen. So next what we're going to do is go up to the Finance tab, Debtors Ledger, and do the cash receipt. So I'll go ahead and search for it. And once again, it's going to ask us for the warehouse information, which I'll easily pick up there from the pop-up window. Click on Search, and this will show me all the cash receipts that have taken place for that warehouse. So here we can just take a look at the cash receipt that we did at that point of sales transaction for our walk-in customer. And you can see the receipt amount, $2,200, and I'll go ahead and click on Apply Receipts. And you can see the invoice number there that the receipts applied against, the amount of cash applied, and the GL account. So let me go ahead and navigate back to the bottom and click on Cash Receipts. And then what it'll do is click on Create Accounting. And as you can see, Echain gives us that transaction successful notification and pop up with that extra detail that we've successfully done that. And the next process that I'm going to show you real quickly here is how to review the GL journal. So we'll go ahead and navigate back up to the Finance tab, General Ledger, click on Journal Voucher. And then I'm going to run a search here. It'll bring up the Journal Voucher search screen, and then I'm going to have to go ahead and put in my warehouse information again and click on Search. And then this will bring me up a list of the journal vouchers that have been posted here. I can click on the point of sales transaction that took place there. And here you can see the debit 2200, the credit 2200, and the cash receipt number there. You can see the creation date, of course. All that information is handled there by the system for you. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to show you how to do here is how to accomplish a trial balance within Echain. And for that, what we're going to do is actually go up to the Reports tab and enter into the Reports Center, GL Reports, and then Trial Balance Report in Echain. And here I can select the period or date. And for this transaction, for this report, we'll just run it for a specific date here. I'll grab a start and end date from the calendar. So the 2nd through the 3rd of March. And then I can also pick up the grouping level that I want to use too. In this case, we'll just we'll do it as consolidate. I can run the report. You can see actually all of this closing debit, closing credit, the net closing balance there, and of course we're balancing out in this case, which is nice. And it'll actually give me the account combinations and account descriptions there, and it's going to include a link that I can actually click on each of these as well. This is a really user-friendly report, but does give me a lot of important information, even though it's fairly easy to run this. You can see all the different accounts that transactions have hit here. You can see the journal numbers. And it's also going to allow me to go into that actual journal voucher transaction screen where the transaction took place. Well, that wraps it up for our Echain A Day in the Life demo today for the retail customer, or excuse me, the retail user. So thank you for joining us today. I do appreciate your attention. I just want to show you really quickly a short partial list of our happy Echain ERP and supply chain management suite customers. We do have over 50 successful installations worldwide at this time, and we do hope that you'll be joining us on this list sometime in the near future. Thank you again for joining us for the retail installment of the Echain A Day in the Life demo series. We look forward to seeing you again in all of our other installments, both for Echain as well as the demos for the Upload suite of productivity tools. Please feel free to get in touch with us at any time at these numbers here, both for our India locations as well as our US locations. We look forward to talking with you soon, and take care.